I think baking and food just brings people together. It's helpful in that you learn more about somebody. I'm more than just my head covering. I'm more than just sometimes what's in the news. You may realize that I have more in common with you than what appears to be on the outside as a difference.
I bake for anyone, for everyone. In times of happiness, joy, sadness, there's always the need for baked goods. I'm Altreisha Foster, and I am the owner of Sugarspoon Desserts, and I'm a Christian.
So I'm Nasimah, and I'm the owner of Sweet Creations by Nasimah, and I'm Muslim. In Islam, it's always about you love thy neighbor. And I think growing up in South Africa, we have so many cultures and religions over there. Every event has their treats. You would share with your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors. It just makes you talk about what religion is about, what the values of each one are. And I think in most of them, you will find that the basic values are the same. Kindness, treat people with respect. Sometimes I think if we stick to that, things will be a little easier.
I try to live a Christian life. The grounding principles of my faith are around truth and love and kindness. And that's what I try to do with my community. Growing up in the islands, watching my grandfather beg for the community, I saw how much joy he provided for them. The community loved him. And I think I have taken on somewhat of a similar role, surprisingly. I'm just a small piece who helps to contribute baked goods or that type of comfort to Minnesota. Nasimah and I share those things in common. She's the kindest individual, one of the kindest individuals I know.
The cake that I decorated today is for a baby girl, and in any religion, when a baby is born, it's a fun and exciting and a blessed time.
In our faith, we celebrate a baby's birth. Christening is the presentation of the child to Christ.
Typically, when a child is born in Islam, there is a celebration or a ritual called an Aqiqa. It's almost as a thanks to God for blessing you with this new addition to your family, and it's a sign of gratefulness. And if you can afford it, you would sacrifice, an animal, and you would donate that meat to the needy, or you would keep some of it and have a celebration with your family and friends, and the cake would be part of it.
Once a child is born, you want this child to be blessed, and it's almost you're giving this child, like, Lord, you've given this child to me. Now I'm handing this child back to you. Bless this child for us. It's your hopes and dreams are placed in this christening ceremony. People tend to have parties after because your christening is a big deal. So, cakes serves the purpose. Everything is designed around the cake. And it's usually the first thing that people see. And I think the last thing they remember. Nasimah and I has a weird, well, it's not weird, it's an unusual relationship that was built on Instagram. So I've never met her, but we've spoken so many times. And she is one of my biggest cheerleaders.
Good to meet you, Nasimah. Oh my God, it's been too much time.
I know.
Seeing too many cakes.
I know. Minnesota is really an old boys or old women's club of bakers, so it's really hard for women of color or women of different faith to be uplifted and to be seen. But having found Instagram and my sisterhood across Instagram, it's really helped me to grow and shape my baking.
In our group right now, I'm from South Africa. A lady who's originally from India, there's one who's originally from Nigeria, and then another lady who's from Australia. So meeting bakers from all around the metro has been one of the nicest and best parts about baking cakes.
Baking has allowed two faiths to be able to operate in the same space, do the same thing, but not even see that we differ by religion, because our principles are grounded in the same place.
So now we can put a face to the name.
I know, so good to meet you.
You too,
Oh,
you too.
goodness.
I know.